Hey everybody, this is a video response to a contest run by Rachel the Music Ma'am. Rachel, if you don't know, is one of the pillars of the vinyl community. She runs 2 live streams a day where people can go and exchange ideas and chat and go on screen with her. And it's just a great idea that she started a few months ago, or maybe even a year ago, and it's just grown to this awesome thing that a lot of people are either watching and joining in, or she does interviews. Rachel is awesome. She recently went over 1,000 subscribers, and she's putting up this contest called It's Only Words, where you have to name 5 songs and the lyrics and what they mean to you, why they're important to you, why they resonate with you, etc. So that's what I'm going to do today. The 5 songs I'm picked are going to be very, very personal to me. I'm usually pretty reserved in what I talk about in my life, but I watched Rod, the HappyHippy guy's video to this same contest, and he was so honest and open and candid about his life and the lyrics he picked. So I said, if he can do it, I can do it. So here we go. I'm going to put my glasses on because I can't read anymore. I'm old. Anyway, first one, Simon and Garfunkel. This is a best of. The song I'm going to pick is called I Am a Rock, which was one of their more famous songs from 1966. And a little background, when I was 13 in 1970, I had a life-changing physical thing happened to me. The details really aren't important, but the next 5 years, I was in and out of hospitals, rehabilitation centers, physical therapy, the whole 9 yards. So it really took me out of the social aspect of being a teenager. So while my friends from 7th grade were moving on with their lives and doing things that teenage kids do, such as going to football games and dances and proms and smoking pot and getting laid and all that, I was kind of isolated. So this really tells my story. Paul Simon wrote it. I am a rock. I've built walls, a fortress deep and mighty that none may penetrate. I have no need for friendship. Friendship causes pain. Its laughter and its loving I disdain. I am a rock. I am an island. Then it goes on. And this really resonated with what I was doing at the time. I have my books and my poetry to protect me. I am shielded in my armor, hiding in my room, safe within my womb. I touch no one and no one touches me. I am a rock. I am an island. And a rock feels no pain. And an island never cries. So that's my first selection. Really important words from Paul Simon. And that's why I like lyrics so much, because when someone else writes something that you feel you're going through and you're living inside, it strengthens you. And that's what that song did for me. It allowed me to move on and toughen up. So that was a big one. The next one is Van Morrison. This is from his Still on Top, Greatest Hits. Came a little bit, I believe it's in the 90s or maybe 2000. It's a song called Precious Time. Right now I'm 64 years old. I've spent the last 51 years in a wheelchair, which not a lot of people know. It's going to surprise some people that I've interacted with. But the more years go on, I'm not in great health. So Precious Time is something that Van writes about that I can really take heart in and relate to, because precious time is slipping away. And that's the way the song starts. Precious time is slipping away. You're only king for a day. It doesn't matter to what God you pray. Precious time is slipping away. It doesn't matter what route you take. Sooner or later, the heart's going to break. No rhyme or reason, no master plan, no nirvana, no promised land. Que sera, whatever will be. I keep on searching for immortality. She's so beautiful, but she's going to die someday. Everything in life just passes away. Well, this world is cruel with its twists and its turns, but the fire's still in me and the passion, it burns. I love her madly till the day I die, till hell freezes over and the rivers run dry. So that's a really song that I listen to quite a bit, because when you get to be a certain age, you look for things that can keep you propelled and moving on, and that's what life's all about. You deal with the struggles and the challenges that are put in front of you, face them head on, and you move on. That's my life lesson anyway. My next one is a Jackson Browne song, one of my favorite songwriters. This is from his Late for the Sky album from 1974. It's called For a Dancer, and this is a song or lyrics that I used when my mom passed away in 2019. I gave the eulogy, and I plucked some lyrics out of this song that really helped me get through that and put some things in perspective. So my mom was not a dancer, by the way. She was a nurse. Jackson Browne's friend was a dancer. That's who he's writing about, but that's irregardless. It's more important the message. And the lyrics go like this: I don't know what happens when people die. I can't seem to grasp it as hard as I try. It's like a song I can hear playing right in my ear that I can't sing. I can't help listening. And I can't help feeling stupid standing round, crying as they ease you down, because I know you'd rather we were dancing our sorrows away. No matter what fate chooses to play, there's nothing you can do about it anyway. Just do the steps that you've been shown by everyone you've ever known until the dance becomes your very own. No matter how close to yours another steps have grown, in the end, there is one dance you'll do alone. And that last lyric is something I think we all can relate to. In the end, there is one dance you'll do alone, because when you're going on from this life to wherever, it's just you in either that hospital bed, or whether you have a car accident, or you're in the war and you get shot. It's you and what happens to your spirit. If you believe in that stuff, it's a big question of life that none of us really have the answer to while we're here. My fourth lyric, I'm going to dedicate to my wife, Mary. This is Bruce Springsteen's Lucky Town album. The song is called If I Should Fall Behind. Now, I was lucky enough to meet Mary when I worked back in the 80s and the 90s. We had good chemistry, and it's important when you find the right person who, you can connect with, someone who knows you inside out, that you can trust, and you know that person's right for you, and you're going to go through the rest of your life with them. And that's pretty much what this song is about. Picking each other up when you're down, and that bond. Bruce Springsteen's If I Should Fall Behind. We said we'd walk together, baby, come what may. That come the twilight, should we lose our way. If as we're walking, a hand should slip free, I'll wait for you. And should I fall behind, wait for me. We swore we'd travel, darling, side by side. We'd help each other stay in stride. But each lover's steps fall so differently. But I'll wait for you, and if I should fall behind, wait for me. And then the bridge. Now everyone dreams of a love lasting and true, but you and I know what this world can do. So let's make our steps clear that others may see, and I'll wait for you, and if I should fall behind, wait for me. Now there's a beautiful river in the valley ahead. There neath the oak's bough we shall be wed. Should we lose each other in the shadow and the evening trees, I'll wait for you, and should I fall behind, wait for me. So those are 4 I picked. I'm going to have one more that's going to be more of an illustration after I sign off. So look for that. It'll be a photo with some words under it. In the meantime, make sure you subscribe to Rachel's channel. Rachel the Music Man. Fantastic. One of the best out there. Highly recommend it. And until next time, everybody, I'll see you. Peace.